I got bullied for the way I painted my nails. I never used social media, so I had no idea that having fake long nails was a trend that everyone had to do. I only found out when the girls in my class laughed and told me that I'm not allowed to have naked fingernails anymore. I asked them what they meant, and they said that it's super bad that I don't take care of my nails because then I would never get a boyfriend. I know it's a stupid reasoning, but I was 12, and having a boyfriend seemed really important at the time. So I asked my mom if she could take me to the salon to get my nails done. My mom got angry and said, "You're 12. You don't need to be paying hundreds of dollars to fix up nails when you still have PE class." She handed me her old red nail polish and told me to do it myself if I really wanted. After finishing up my homework, I googled up some nail designs, but all of them looked really difficult to do, and I wasn't exactly talented at art. I decided to color the tips of my nails red like in a French manicure, thinking it would be good enough for the girls. But when I arrived at school the following day, they looked absolutely disgusted by what they saw. One of the girls, Haley, mocked me saying, "EW, your nails make you look like you're permanently on your period. That's so gross." The other girls laughed and agreed. I was confused because I hadn't gotten my period yet, so I had no idea what they were even talking about. When I got home, I asked my mom about periods and asked if my fingers really looked like I was on my period. She looked at my hands and pressed her lips together, agreeing that it did. At the same time, she angrily asked me who dared to bully me over my nails. I felt afraid that she would overreact and blow things out of proportion, so I told her that it was no one. She didn't push it any further and helped me remove the nail polish. But throughout the week, the bullying kept getting worse. Everyone had begun to call me period fingers, even if they had no clue how it even started. It was slowly getting out of hand, so I decided to tell my teacher about the bullying, hoping that she would try to pay attention to the things going on in class more. She got very angry, but instead of investigating the situation, she jumped the gun and asked the class who had been bullying me directly. When no one spoke, she punished the entire class by adding extra homework. That made everyone hate me more. The following day, Haley and her friends approached me right when I got to class and dragged me off to the bathroom. There, they grabbed my hand and dipped it into the toilet as revenge for snitching on them to the teacher. I screamed while they laughed and said, "We're just washing the period off your hands." Once they were done, they left me alone in the bathroom, where I cried for a while. I hugged my knees and thought about how unfair they were to me. I felt so hurt and didn't know why they were targeting me so much. When they went back to the bathroom, they knocked aggressively at the door of the stall I was in. I told them to leave me alone, but they continued to push against the door. I got fed up with all the taunting and unlocked the door, aggressively swinging it back to knock the girls over. But as if I was in some sort of frenzy, I got on top of Haley and grabbed her hand, aggressively pulling and twisting her fake nail to remove it. Her friends froze and watched in horror as I ripped it off her hand. I didn't realize that some fake nails were really stuck to the original nail, so when I pulled it off, Haley screamed in pain. Her finger bled like crazy, and one of the girls fainted at the sight of blood. I got off of Haley, and she proceeded to cry her eyes out on the floor. I looked down and stared her dead in the eyes before saying, "Look who has period fingers now." Everyone got quiet at my comment, but eventually pushed me away to drag Haley to the nurse's office. There, they confessed that I had hurt them, but left out the fact that they bullied me first. We each told our side of the story to the principal, who decided to reduce my punishment from expulsion to suspension. Unfortunately, the girls never got punished for bullying me, but at least after that incident, nobody tried to pick on me again.